It's all digital. Digital is a primary touch point. It is often the initiating touch point of a shopping or buying experience for a financial product, particularly if it's a prospective or new account holder. However, back to your point, the human experience, the human relationship, to me is something that I'm going to go out and make a pretty bold statement here. I think as we move further into the age of AI, we're going to see the pendulum swing away from, we'll just call it team tech, to team humanity. And it doesn't mean the technology is going to go away. In fact, I think we're going to continue to see doubling down of technology from an adoption standpoint within financial services. However, we cannot forsake the human experience, particularly at a community financial brand level, because it is the relationships that we have that is a differentiator from other national and digital only brands. And so when you're talking about using data, data can be used to deepen the relationship, to reach out at the right time, and to even ask the right questions. And it's by asking the right questions that we can surface new potential opportunities that a current account holder might not be even aware of, that we can help solve a pain or solve a problem for them. And so it's the blending of the two worlds, even to the point to where when we're thinking about the digital experience, let's say we have a lender or a leader, an advisor of some sorts working within a financial brand and utilizing that personalized, quote unquote, one-on-one outreach supported by some level of automation. We're seeing a lot of that within the CRM space, but something has to inform that activity. It just can't be, we're going to do the same thing for everyone. It has to be very specific, very bespoke. Getting into now the conversation of ABM or account based marketing and sales right here.
Yeah. Account-based marketing is, I think, a huge opportunity for banks to embrace this concept, right? Especially banks that are not, if you're not thinking about customer engagement, or maybe you're thinking about customer engagement and it's very monolithic, right? Like you want to send, you're thinking, hey, we need to get out and communicate with our customers. But you're not necessarily thinking about the fact that, look, we really actually need to send specific messages to specific customers because everyone's needs are different, right? There's no use sending, a message about, your great, product or service to a customer who doesn't even have a primary checking relationship with you, right? That individual needs a specific message that is relevant to the relationship that they have with your institution, because they know what the relationship is. The question is, do you know what the relationship is as the banker? And so, I think that's a challenge for a lot of bankers. And I think what we're doing is helping apply some customer level intelligence that helps them segment those customers in a way that helps describe what that customer's relationship is, what that customer thinks their relationship is with the bank, and make sure that that messaging is relevant, that that the bank is showing the knowledge of understanding what that customer's relationship is with the institution. And I think that's incredibly important, because otherwise you run the risk of your customers tuning you out, and then you lose the opportunity to deliver a relevant message at the right time and place.
I want to roll this back a little bit, because ABM or account based marketing might not be a generally well-known term yet within financial services. I know if we go outside the vertical, for example, maybe SaaS, software as a service, ABM might be a more well-known term. What is ABM? And there's another acronym. What is account-based marketing, for those that they've heard of it, they're not 100% sure what it is, or this is maybe the first time that it's just popping up on their radar?
Well, I'd love your answer to this too. So after I give my crack at one, but it's as close as possible to generating one-to-one level conversations with your customer. So it's demonstrating, I think, an understanding of your customer on that level, and really approaching them as a customer of one. Now, it might not actually be a customer of one, right? It may be a segment of 500, or it may be a segment of 100. And it could be anything from a retail customer segment that you've identified that you want to approach in this way, using this methodology, or it could be the 100 strategic accounts that you see on the commercial side that, hey, we really need to, we really need to wrap our solution kind of around these 100 strategic accounts and approach them with what is effectively a custom package in order to earn that business. And it involves both sales and marketing, right? It's account-based marketing, so a lot of people think to marketing first, but it really has to happen on those multiple levels, and it's coordinated, right? You're running that, whether it's a limited time campaign or it's a continuous campaign of engagement with those strategic customers, in order to open the door, gain the interest, understand that customer. And I think that's I'm talking about it very much from the bank's point of view, but I think it also forces you, if you take that approach and you do it well, to understand your customer in a way that maybe you don't understand it today, right? Because if you want to get relevant to that customer and you want to